Hello and welcome back to the Hunt for Habit YouTube channel. My name is Michael and this is my 5th ever YouTube video, which is really pretty cool. I think if you'd have told me 5 years ago, especially 10 years ago, that I'd be talking to a camera in my music studio trying to build a following for fitness content, it's not something that would have been on my radar, but it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying doing it. It's something new for me to talk to a camera and not have anyone around. A little bit of insight into me. I'm a host and entertainer, a presenter for corporate events, team building events, and I've always been very used to talking in front of a crowd. But yeah, this is very new. And like I said, I'm enjoying it. So let's crack on. Today's going to be something a little bit different. The first 4 videos have been quite an insight into my life and my approaches to fitness and habit building. But tonight, I thought we'd line that up a little bit and we take a look at some training I did while I was in Central America. My objective was to visit a new gym in every location, and I talk about this in my 2nd YouTube video, I think. Whatever it is, I'll link it up here so you can go and see that. However, over Easter weekend, I was in Managua, Nicaragua, and all the gyms were closed, so I had to adapt. And the way I adapted was I used all the tools that I had. I used various things at the hostel, and I also used the TRX suspension trainers that I brought along with me, skipping rope, and a resistance band as well that I brought along with me. So I came prepared. Let's dive into it. I haven't seen this video in, well, I don't think I've actually ever seen this video in full. I posted a few of these clips to my Instagram when I was traveling, but I've never actually seen it all the way through. So I'm going to click play for the first time and walk you through what I did for my hostel workout. So here we go. Okay, so yeah, I always start with this. I'll turn it down a little bit. Always start with external and internal rotation on my rotator cuffs. I've always had problematic shoulders. With my left shoulder, back in 2017, I was shoulder pressing, and I can't remember how much weight it was. It was heavy. It was a heavy set. And as I was coming down on the eccentric portion of the shoulder press, I think it was on the last rep, the dumbbell fell backwards, and I heard a crunch, and that was my left rotator cuff gone for 4 years. And when I say gone, not completely gone, I mean gone as in I had so much rehab, so much recovery to do to get it back to a place where I was happy with it. So that's what I'm doing here. Going to the other side. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, then I went into push-ups. And I did this till failure. I'm not sure how many I've kept in the video, and I've lost count already. So if you've been counting, count. I might put a number counter or something. But yeah, this was me just repping out. I was actually next to a pool here, which was really cool. And I never went in it. I don't know why. It closed at 11, and I just didn't go in it. But I was on my own in this this courtyard, which is cool. And I wasn't listening to music. I was just repping out. I completely lost count. I don't know. I can't remember how many I did actually. My form's going a little bit there. And he's tiring. He's trying. He's going for it. Come on, Michael. Go on. I still don't know. I don't know how many reps he's done. Go on. Go on. You can hear him grunting as well. I'm talking to him like he's not me. Go on, Michael. He's struggling. Sorry, I'm struggling. I'm going to stop talking about myself in the second person. Come on. What side is that? That's my right side. I seem to lean to my right when I fatigue. I'm going to have to look at that. Yeah, look, you can see me twisting to the right slightly. Cheat. Stop piking. Get yourself down. Come on. Oh, I did the full set. Nice. How many was that? I'm going to put the final count there. That's how many push-ups I did. What did I do next? Oh, okay. This is banded lateral raises. Okay. These burn. They really burn. You see, I had a really slow and controlled eccentric on the way down. Because the problem with this is the kind of resistance profile with these resistance bands like when you first pull, it's really easy. So that first portion is really easy. But then when you get up, it gets really tough. So that's why I try to be as slow as possible and kind of hold it isometrically at the top there. My classes always fall down like that. So you'll see me probably in my videos all the time. I'll always be propping them up like that. Good reps. You can see my elbows ever so slightly bent. It's not like this. I'm not doing this, and I'm not keeping my elbow completely straight. It's a slight bend. Making sure all the tension is on the side delt. There you go again. I'm always doing it. Good reps. I like these reps. My stance had to be a bit weird there. I had to have quite a wide leg just to make sure that I had enough resistance on the band. So far we've done rotate cuff, internal and external rotations. We've done push-ups, and now resistance bands, lateral raises. There we go again. Push. I need to tighten these. I need to get these tight. Same glasses. This was only like 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Oh no, not even that. Yeah, 3 weeks ago, I think. Good reps. You can see, let's bring my shorts up there. I don't know if I'm going to keep all of my commentary on this workout on the video, but who knows, we'll see. I mean, how long's the video? It's like 9 minutes. We've already been going for 4 minutes. If I watch it back and it's boring, then I'll just cut it out. Again, good reps. I like the reps. Glasses push again. You can hear it. You can hear it. Go on. Yeah, this was really burning at this point. Oh God. I always show my teeth when it's difficult. Nice. Right, this was fun. This was going into tricep dips now, and I found these chairs. They were perfect. Literally perfect. Good reps. Now, I've always had a really poor wrist mobility. I need to sort it out. So you can see it's just not helping me in those dips. They're still good reps, but I think I would be suffering less if my wrist mobility was a bit better. Go on. Again, I've lost count. I don't know how many I'm doing. I'll put a counter up here if I can be bothered. Nice. Struggling again. I think I might have just taken this to failure. I don't know how many reps. I usually do about 15 or 20, but again, I wasn't counting there. Nice. That was a tough set. On all of these, by the way, I did 4 sets. I think 4 sets till failure, apart from on the dumbbell lat raises. Okay, now we're on to pipe push-ups. It was good that I had this ledge, because again, my hamstrings are quite tight, so I can't get a full, like, proper V pike. Nice, good stuff. You can see how much blood's rushing to my head as well. This was good. Not the blood rushing to my head, the exercise. There were hammocks in the hostel as well. It was really cool. This was a nice hostel. This was a nice hostel. Very calm and quiet. Again, I've lost count because I'm just nattering. I've lost count. Good stuff. See, his shoulder's getting pretty pumped already. Now, these are the TRX suspension trainers I brought with me. They're the TRX Go, I think, and they're really compact. So we're doing chest flies here, and I was really lucky because the hammocks were like chained up with a hook on each of the beams. So I just unhooked the hammock and put the TRX on there. I've got such a pump on. This is the thing, right? Because it's hotter over there, I think everywhere I went, I just had a really nice pump. It's quite an awkward exercise to get balanced as well, because if you can see where my feet are, they're right on the ledge, where there's like a sort of, I don't know, a foot drop, maybe less than a foot drop. Struggling again. Again, I can't remember if I took that to failure or not. And then, yeah, I finished with some skips. I think this was 10 reps of 1 minute skipping. And it was just random, I think. Yeah, there we go. There's me trying to do... Oh, no. Okay, yeah, I'm getting it. Nice. I'm not skipping in any particular fashion. I'm just doing what feels right. So if I want to do a double skip, I'll do a double skip. If I want to do like a switch feet, switch legs, or whatever you call that. Another double one, nice. I want to get better at those, because what I tend to do, if I do a double skip, I tend to lose my balance and have to like quickly come back. But it's cool I can do a double skip. That's something that I always wanted to do. And again, I think I'll stop after a minute, because I think I did 10. I think I did 10 reps of 1 minute, and that's it. Nice. Okay. I guess I'll watch this back and see if any of it's interesting. So, takeaways from this, I guess. Number one, I was really happy that I was prepared when I travelled Central America. I was initially wanting to go to South America as well, but over 2 months I didn't have that time to go through all of Central America and all of South America, or at least the top of South America. So I was really happy that I was prepared with the resistance band, the TRX, and the skipping rope, because it meant that I didn't have an excuse not to. Like I said in other videos, like James Clear says, if you want to keep a habit up, you reduce the friction to that habit. And that's exactly what I did. So when I found out that the gyms were closed during Easter, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, I'm going to use the stuff that I brought along, which was brilliant. So that's a key takeaway. Always be prepared. Second takeaway, you don't need a fancy gym. As long as you've got equipment, as long as you've got your body, you can get a good workout in. Let's say I didn't have the TRX, I didn't have the resistance band or the skipping rope. I could have done push-ups. I could have done the pike push-ups for my shoulders. I could have done pull-ups. I could have found like a door or something. Obviously, didn't want to break it, but if it was strong enough to hold my weight, then I could have done that. There are loads of things that you can do to adapt. Even if I just did push-ups, I could just do 4 sets to failure. That's a workout. I could do bodyweight squats. Adapting is crucial if you want to keep the habit up, because the conditions that you work out in, the conditions that you're in, are not always going to be perfect. Third takeaway, that was really fun. I enjoyed doing that workout. I enjoyed getting creative with what I had to use at the hostel, with what I brought along with me. So make your training fun, adapt to it, and keep the habits up. Reduce the friction and always be prepared. So this video is a little bit different, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed commentating on it almost, even though I'm probably not the best commentator. If you'd like me to post more content of me working out so I can show you how I train and the way I train, let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.